feel like I'm drinking for the first time. Ain't no medicine to keep my head from spinning. And I feel like I'm drinking for the first time. So let me take you back to...
Hey, what is up, guys? Slumdog Rennie here, bringing you what you guys been waiting for. The long-awaited Crazy Girls Part 4. I'm pretty sure it's Part 4, and I want to say it's gonna bring a tear to my eye, but this is gonna be the finale of Crazy Girls Part 4. And man, is it crazy! I promise you guys, it's gonna be crazy as fuck. So, let's talk about the gameplay for a quick second. I'm using the MSMC, the usual setup. Fast Make Silencer, Perk 1 Greed with Ghost, Hardline, Perk 2 Scavenger, Perk 3 Dexterity Engineer with that sexy diamond camo. And it's gonna be the usual kill streak loadout, that kill horror loadout, V-Site, K9's dogs. And this was, I want to say, a 200 plus kill, because I get like 93 kills in the first round, and then I just choked so hard in the second round, as you guys see in the vid. But enough about that, let's get on with the story. So, I left off in the last vid where almost said her real name, where Catherine was sending me pictures of what Amy was doing, and Catherine was sending me pictures of Amy's diary, like diary entries and all that shit. So I was reading through it, and I got scared shitless, cause I was reading through the diary entries, and Amy was saying stuff like, I was the love of her life, I was her soulmate, we were fated to be together. She wants to have my kids. She was naming our kids like Jesse and James and all this shit. I was like, whoa, hold on, we're 19. I don't want to have kids with you because you're crazy, and I don't want my kids to be crazy. So I'm not thinking about kids at this point in my life. So like I just want to get it in at this point in my age. So that was enough about that. So I started talking to Catherine a bit more and more, and I obviously started, feeling Catherine, and I kind of wanted to, bury the bone in her garden as well. So I, did my slick game on her too, and Amy and Catherine's relationship is kind of fucked up, and their family's kind of, the family relationship's kind of messed up, because Amy's their biological daughter, the parents, and Catherine is adopted. So I don't know why, but Catherine just hates Amy, and she fucking tells me that she hates seeing Amy's happiness and all that shit. He doesn't want to see Amy happy or some shit like that, but I honestly didn't give a fuck, because I just wanted to fuck Catherine. So, and Catherine was more than willing to have sex with me to hurt Amy, and I was like, alright, God's doing me a favor. So I did the deed with Catherine, and I knew Amy was gonna find out, but at this point I honestly didn't care anymore, because I was really bored of her. And I know that's an asshole thing to say, but I was an asshole back then. So that's exactly what happened. A couple of days later, I sign onto my Skype, and Amy's just messaging me saying, what's all this shit that Catherine's been telling me, that she's sleeping with you and all this shit. And I was like, look, baby girl, don't be mad at me. And then pretty much I just kind of said my piece and said, you know what, Amy, you're too innocent and all that shit. And I don't know what happened, but I think like I flipped the slut switch in Amy's mind or something, because after that she became a full-fledged slut. Just imagine like Jenna Jameson, Asa Akira, Lisa Ann, all three of them in one person's body. and then you'll have Amy, because I don't know what happened. She did a complete 180. And she started messaging my friends and all that shit, saying, hey, you wanna fuck? Hey, I'll suck your dick. I'll let you come in my mouth and all that shit. And obviously, my friends send me the combos that they have with her, and I'm just like, whoa, this is some crazy shit. Like, this girl is trying to make me jealous. And one thing that I don't do is I don't get jealous, because that's not me. I don't really care. So that was not gonna work. And I guess she tried to be slutty to get me jealous, but I don't know. That shit was not gonna work. All her friends were saying that she was making out with all the guys and shit, and to me, I didn't honestly give a shit, because I was pretty much, you know, bored with her already. And a couple more days later, that's exactly what I told her. I was like, hey Amy, let's not talk to each other anymore. You're boring. I just got back with you again so I could have sex with you again. And I know that was an asshole thing to say, guys, but I was an asshole back then. But I promise you guys, I've changed. I went to asshole anonymous, and I sorted my problems out of being an asshole, and I'm clean. I've been clean for 2 months now. I haven't done any asshole things. But enough about that. Let's get back on with the story. So I told her that I was bored with her, that I never really liked her. I just wanted to have sex, and all that pizzazz. And this is when shit hits the fan and goes crazy. Like, I promise you guys, this is finale, so it's gonna be crazy as fuck. So let's get with it. So Catherine texted me saying that Amy ran away from home. I was like, what the fuck? This girl ran away. She's 19 and she ran away from home. I'm just like, oh my god, this girl's a little kid, a little kid trapped inside a 19-year-old body. But I didn't care at this point. I was like, you know what? I'm done with her. I don't want to talk to her anymore. Cause you know, I was with another girl now. You know how Slumdog Rennie does. I was with another girl and I didn't want to have any of that bullshit. So, and then Amy this time texted me saying, I'm out here in the rain. Come to like tell me all this shit, that she's in the rain, she's stranded, she broke her foot or something, and that there's a strange man looking at her. And this is when the nice guy came to me and said, texted her back saying, don't get in the car with a nice man. And that's all I said. And I was just like, don't get in the car with don't get in the car with that guy, because something's bad's gonna happen. But she didn't listen to me, and she got into the car. Fast forward a couple days later, Catherine's like, Amy got raped, and saying that she went to the hospital and that she's in a coma now. And I didn't give a shit. Because guys, and before you guys judge me, it was way too fishy to me. It was way too fishy that these girls, that Amy conveniently got raped right before I was about to finalize the breakup with her. So I knew this girl was lying to me. And a couple days later, she told me the truth. A couple days later, Amy gets out of her coma. What the fuck is that shit? I was like, bitch, stop lying to me. I already knew you're lying. Don't lie about getting raped and all that shit. You a crazy girl. You're a stage 10 clinger who lies about getting raped, who lies about being in the hospital. And then she has all her friends attack me and saying, it's your fault for her getting raped and all that shit. I was like, bitch, please. You did not get raped. You were not in the hospital. You were not in a coma. Like, Jesus, chill out, you drama queen. And that's the end of Crazy Girls Part 4. I haven't talked to Amy since that day. Well, she did message me on Skype saying, I'm sorry and all that shit, but you know, I'm not responding to that crazy shit anymore, because that girl was legit psychopath, a stage 10 clinger. And guys, it's your boy Slumdog Rennie. I'm signing out. Peace.